Good day, Mustang Nation. Great to see you this week. We have several announcements I'd like to go through. A couple are reminders and some are things that are events that are coming up relatively soon. First of all, making sure that you saw the information, the letter that came home last week talking about calendar update. We're starting school August 14th, not the 28th as originally sent out. August 14th, first day of school for students. If you have questions about that, please feel free to contact us here at school. Next, Thursday, this Thursday, we have our preschool going with parents on a wonderful idea, wonderful field trip. We'll do a beach cleanup together. So our staff, parents, and students will get that opportunity to help save Mother Earth a little bit and do some good things for the planet, but they'll be together working on that on Thursday. Excited for that field trip. This week, all week, Monday through Thursday, we have MAP testing going on in every classroom. They're finalizing those on Thursday with makeups possible on Friday. Once we have all the MAP results and everything together, we will send them home at the end of the term and make sure you can see comparisons, ask questions of teachers, make sure that contact happens between you and teachers. Reminder, June 6th, Celebration of Learning. Please make sure you have that on your calendar. We want everybody to be available. And here on that day, as we celebrate all the wonderful things that your students, our staff, you have volunteered. Everybody's put together this amazing year, which I can't believe we're coming to the end quickly. But please come, June 6th, Celebration of Learning. We'd love to have you. Final announcement to give you, we have some students that are going to talk to you here in just a minute. I'll turn that over to them, but our grade 2 and grade 3, they've been working with architects and builders for the brand new facility, learning about plants and what greenery can go into our new facility. So they're working with them, they're talking to the architects and the builders, as I said, and they're going to inform you on that. Please stay tuned for that. And as always, go Mustangs!
So our project is about growing plants in the new garden. At the beginning of the year, we wrote that we would like a garden in our new school. So now that there's a garden, we decided that we can grow our plants so we can link the subjects together. Like science is like for growing plants, and literacy, we can write about our plants.
So I'm growing the French marigold. It hasn't germinated yet. It hasn't popped out of the soil because I think the bigger the seed, the faster germination rate. So yeah, because inside the seed, there are like certain parts, and one of them is the cotyledon. The cotyledon is how much food it stores. And since some of the really big seeds, since like Morning Glory sprouted really fast, the seeds were like this big. That's pretty big for a seed. And the smaller seeds have less cotyledon, so it takes them more time to germinate.
Hi, I'm Max in grade 2, and this is my plant. At the start, it's seed very small, like normal. And then just one growing, and then other is not growing out. Don't know, are they growing? I cannot see it here even. The first one just take like a week, and not a week, maybe more. Don't know.
So on the weekend, it was really hot. And when Miss Corey came in, they were all like wilting and they were like dried up. And so we had to replant them. But then she went up to Mr. Carpenter's class, and they're all perfectly fine. And she thought it was probably because of the sun, since our window gets more sun than Mr. Carpenter's classroom. So we decided to replant ours.
I hope that all the plants are fresh, so then the edible plants can be eaten, like mint and parsley. I hope to see many lavenders. And I hope to see many plants in our gardens.
So I chose parsley because my mom wanted that one, and I can eat it. Parsley takes maybe like 6 weeks to germinate. It's a herb plant, so it takes maybe around a year to grow. And for parsley, It's like a plant where it takes really long for, the stages to happen. So I think it'll take really long, but I'll get to eat it, so it's okay.
I'm growing lemon balm, and I chose it because it has lemon smelling leaves, and it also takes 70 days to grow, which I think is like little time for a plant to grow. It's not grown yet because it takes 2 weeks to germinate. 3.
My plant is the snake plant, and it doesn't have a seed, so you actually have to cut off a leaf out of the grown snake plant, and you have to dip it in water. And then when the roots grow, I guess you have to plant it in the soil. It looked cool, and I also like snakes, and I think it would be nice to keep in school, in the school garden.
I chose this plant because it looked a lot like the sun. It attracts butterflies, and I thought about choosing its basic cousin / brother, the African marigold. But it was annual and it had to be replanted, and I thought that would be a little bit too much work. So I chose the French marigold.
I see other plants. I didn't like other plants so much, so I choose this. Lavender. Because I have no space to choose left. Yes? So my lavender smells good. It is purple. It hasn't been growing for 3 weeks. Hope to see you grow tomorrow.
Attention parents, do you have any XAA school uniforms which no longer fit or are no longer being worn? Please consider donating them to the PTO Uniform Recycling Program. We will help to stock the classrooms with extras and may consider including them as part of fundraising effort for the school or service activities for the community in the future. Any pre-loved XAA uniforms to be donated to the program can be returned to school in a bag labeled PTO and either left with your child's homeroom teacher or delivered to the XAA administrative office. Thank you for your kind participation.
Pioneer of the Week!
Congratulations to 6th grader Aditya Kumar on being this week's American Academy Pioneer of the Week. Aditya joined XAA on day 1, having transferred over with his sister from XWA. He's from the UK but has spent most of his life abroad. He is a math whiz and a savvy businessman. Aditya enjoys math and science and hopes to be a businessman when he grows up. Great job, Aditya. We are proud of you.
Staff Highlight.
Congratulations to Miss Veronica for being this week's staff highlight. Miss Veronica has been in early childhood field for 12 years. She loves having fun and creating lovely memories with young students, and she gets the opportunity to do so as a teaching apprentice in the nursery and pre-K class this year. In her free time and on holidays, Miss Veronica loves traveling and exploring new places. Her favorite is Spain because she loves the country's picturesque views and its mouth-watering food. Miss Veronica also loves photography and does it in her free time.
Next week's lunch menu.